Episode 4. Quieting a Busy Mind. Section 1. Introduction. Shifu here, Soul Science. Let us sit by the fire. There is no wind tonight, just the steady crackle of pine logs and the low hum of a world we have finally stopped running from. I was 21 years old in the Marine Corps and sitting in the sands of Saudi Arabia during the Gulf War. I dug a safe covert ditch underground with a multi-tool shovel and the kind of stubborn that never quits. I lain upon a foam mat on a cot, my weapon sitting near my chest. Night after night, my brain would not shut down. It replayed everything. It asked questions. It created what-ifs. Mother's last letter, next duty schedule. I counted heartbeats like enemies. I still do have these episodes sometimes, but now only when the mind is overly busy, and even then I manage to sleep. Before we start, let me ask you one thing. If your mind has ever kept you up, racing, like a diesel engine in neutral, write yes below. If your head has never once gone off script, if it stays quiet as a locked church, write no. I want to see the split. Section 2. The world screams. You wake up, your eyes open, the world is already screaming. Kids say, we are out of milk. The clock says, 6 minutes. Wife reminds you that bill is due. The neighbor's dog is literally off the chain. The garbage truck yawns awake at your driveway. A low jet drags its tail across the sky. No one knocks politely. They barge in. Your feet hit the floor. The volume continues. Sirens in the distance. Voices pour through thin apartment walls. Neighbors are screaming. Even the sky is loud. Drones, birds, helicopters swarming the skies. Then you pick up the leash we all carry, the smartphone. It buzzes, beeps, blurts, rings. Calendar screams, meeting at 9. Email, where is my report? A group text you never asked to be part of chimes. And silent mode, the thing still vibrates like a bee in a jar. By breakfast, you have answered 4 phone calls that you never wanted to answer. You go to work, battling traffic like a professional rugby player. Work is a travesty of bustling noise and calamity. Phone calls from home, meetings scheduled, duties performed, and you drive home faster than you drive to work in a mental fog. After the sun goes down, the house is dark. The day was supposed to end. You flip on the TV, scroll social media, open Netflix, watch YouTube, or you just doom scroll for hours because that's all you have left in you. All the noise, like the Grinch in his cave. Except you built the cave, turned up the volume, and called it comfort. We drown out the mind with more mental activity. We sleep with subtitles crawling across our eyes. The voice in our head plays non-stop like a chain smoker. Then we sleep and we wake up and we do it all over again. We live with so much noise in our lives that silence starts to feel like a foreigner, an intruder. We get so comfortable with the distractions that solitude frightens us. Section 3. What is mind? Now, rest a minute. In order to quiet the mind, we must know what it is that we are trying to silence, what we are dealing with. Most people call that constant inner voice, me. But if that voice were really you, why would it insult you? Why would it replay your failures endlessly? Why do you have no control over what it does? Why would it scare you with nightmare scenarios almost every day? The voice is not the author. The voice is not you. You are not the voice. And the mind is not the brain. The brain is also not you. The brain is just meat and electricity. Scan it, prod it, measure it. You will only find that the brain is not what causes thought. Thought is the traffic. It's the vehicles in the passing lane. They come, they go. But the mind, that is the road. In soul science, we do not say, I think. We say, thoughts occur. And awareness? That sits behind the glass of the vehicle, quiet, untouched, just observing. When you understand this, the thought committee meeting in your head becomes interesting, not dangerous, like watching ants march across the pavement. You simply observe. Let me break it down this way. Take a fistful of this. That is form. That is the body, the bones, the heartbeat, the itch in your eye, the hardware. Now hand me that same rice. Now it is sensation. Is it rough, warm? How does it taste and smell? Now label it rice. That label is perception. The mind files it away, boxes it up, and slaps a label on it so it can remember the contents. Then the mind creates a story for it. Mother used to make rice pudding. I love that smell. I wonder if she still has that old grey pan. And that stream of mind movie clips? That is mental formations, also called volition, habits, memories. It's the whole inner soap opera. Last one on the list, pure consciousness. This is the screen itself, not the actors or the audience. It is just the awareness that says, watch the movie. Mind is the theater. Thoughts are the films. Awareness is the seat. No matter how loud the explosions are on screen, the seat remains still. Where is the mind in all that? Look again. Search. Is it in the body? No, you can lose a leg and still think. Is it in sensation? No, you can be blind, deaf, or mute, but still be aware. Is it the label? No, words change, awareness does not. Is it consciousness? No, because when the movie ends, the audience still watches. Where is it? Where is the mind? You will not find it. That's because the mind is not a thing, it is not an object. It is not even identifiable. In reality, it is the room, empty, silent, containing everything. So, then how do you quiet a room you cannot see, cannot touch, cannot measure? You stop decorating it. Stop believing the walls are yours. Stop rearranging furniture. Stop even walking through it. Sit in the middle, let the dust settle, let the echo die. Then notice there's never a room, only something imagined. Section 4. The fear of no mind. When the rug gets pulled, fear arrives saying, if there is no mind, then what am I? That panic is natural. Humans are wired to think that we are the driver, that there is even someone driving. But if there is no one behind the wheel, will the car crash? Let's test the engine. Let's try this mental experiment. Swap your brain with a futuristic biological quantum computer. Every fold, every synapse, every imperfection, a perfect copy. You wake up, you still feel like you. Your jokes are the same, your fears are the same. The way you crack your knuckles when thinking, all the same. Where is the mind? We know it is not in the brain, not in the wires. Science claims that the brain creates consciousness, all while admitting they do not even know what that is, or even fully understand the brain. So, then show me. Which neuron is planning the dinner for next Tuesday? Which cell holds mother's laugh? Map every pulse, every spark, and you will still not find the one saying, I am me, or here is the mind. The brain flickers electrons, but consciousness watches it happen. You will not find the source of the light. Brain is bulb. Mind is the current, the light. Psychology conflates the brain with mind, as in everything ticking between your ears. thoughts, feelings, memories, attention. Freud sliced it into 3 parts. The basement level ID howling for touch, the ground floor ego running things, the attic superego judging every action. Jung said half the house is dark. The rest is shadow stuff, ancient patterns you never chose. Cognitive therapists treat it like buggy code, rewrite the lines, and reboot. Behaviorists don't bother to even open the hood. If you honk the horn and it hurts, they teach you not to honk. No questions asked. They call it a black box. They cannot open it, so they watch the exhaust and then name the smoke. What then is mental illness? Let's consider a few. Split personalities. That's one motherboard running 2 operating systems, just computing glitches that look like people switching seats. Psychopathy? That is a corrupted BIOS with the empathy chip missing and the aggression toggle stuck. Intellectual disability? That's underclocked hardware, a slow processor, not a bug in the programming. Fix the board or the wire, not the software that's running it. You cannot blame the code for running on broken hardware. Section 5. 5 simple steps. We know what mind is not because we cannot find it. We know we do not own it because we do not control the software. So we stop fighting against the function. Most importantly, we do not silence the mind. Instead, we walk past it like background music in a grocery store. Step 1. Recognize this thinking process is not you. There is no you in any of that. Thoughts occur like clouds drifting across empty sky. The sky does not control the cloud. The cloud does not own the sky. Consciousness has no interaction with thought. Yet what notices? Awareness. Not yours, not anybody's, just the noticing. Step 2. Separate the thought from the thinker. If the thought, I am late, shows up, let it hang like a cloud drifting across open sky. Do not finish the sentence. Replace the words with images. Do not chase it. Just let the image move across the openness. And just know the image is not owned. The sky is not owned. Nothing is happening to anyone. Step 3. Relax into the space behind the eyes. This is not a real space, just open sky. No corners, no chair, no person in the chair. A thought drifts through, white, gray, or storm black. Let it dissipate. Let it dissolve. Step 4. Do not name it. Don't use words like worry or regret or to do. Words are heavy rocks on the mind. Drop them. See the shapes, the images by themselves. See their colors. See the motion. Let the wind carry them. Step 5. Drop the soundtrack, the inner talk. That voice? It is mimicry echoing your own mouth back at you. Under the words, thoughts run on silent film in quick bursts like flashes. Words become a hallway with slamming doors. Let the subtitles melt away. Stay with the pictures. Let the film roll and then let the story end. No narrator is required. The mind already speaks in silent cinema. We just keep turning up the volume. Turn it off. Watch the plot with sound down, and somehow you still understand everything. Section 6. Across Breeze's thoughts. Remember the first episode on anger? Add a D and it's danger. Strong wind cracks a closed window. We do not slam the windows shut. We do not board them up. Let the breeze, the emotion blow through. Just observe it, name it, let it pass. When anger arrives, the dust lifts, papers flip, then it's gone. Same with every single thought. You can do this with every single thought. The window opens, some rando thought slips in. Rent is due. Boss hates me. I will never be loved. Do not greet it. Do not argue with it or fight it. Resistance creates struggle, which creates suffering. Ignore it like the tantrum of a child while still recognizing it. Feel it brush past the neck, the ear, the arm, then out the far window. No words, no label, just the shape moving across the room. That is release, not suppression, not expression. It's an open house with no sign on the door. Thought enters, nods, leaves. The room is cleaner because no one was in it to make a mess. Summary. And now you have it all. No bells, no incense, no 2-week retreat. Just 5 simple steps, 20 seconds of your time. So next time the mind starts revving up, remember that you are not the engine. You are the open road. Thoughts come, thoughts go, and you just are. If this sat right, drop a sky below. If it felt off, say why. Either way, I read everyone, like if it helped. Share if you know someone whose head will not stop. Subscribe, drive easy. Windows down, see you at the next mile marker.